Happy Wednesday, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us here on 9 News Watch for a detailed look at your Colorado weather forecast, which for now is just stunning. It's hard to believe that a week ago we had a -10 wind chill, temperatures just above 0 degrees, and now we're spiking right towards 70, if not a little bit beyond that. Our daily record of 74 degrees for today is in a little bit of jeopardy. I wouldn't be quaking if I were at that record, but I do think we'll be approaching those low 70s for sure as we get later on into the afternoon. Now, right now, we do have one little thing that could keep us from getting up into the 70s. You might notice those clouds overhead. Those are our mountain wave lenticular clouds, and those can bust temperature forecasts, but for the most part, it is staying on the sunny side, and I don't think that that will be a huge deal when it comes to our forecast. I'll show you how high we're thinking we're gonna get here in just a little bit. Meantime, right now it is 67 degrees here in Denver. You might remember yesterday we got up to 69, making it our warmest day in about 3 months here in Denver, and we should top that probably in the next hour or two. Meantime, already up to 70 out in Ray. Cold spots would be those typical mountain valleys. Kremling at 12. You're missing out, but you're what, an hour and a half drive away from those near 70-degree temperatures. Gunnison 25 and Greeley 55. You're in that little cold pocket up there in southern Weld County, as well as into kind of western Morgan County, where you get that little bowl there of some cooler air, but wouldn't exactly call it all that miserable with current temperatures in the mid-50s. Meantime, DIA at 67, downtown 64, 65 Littleton, and even in the foothills, mostly basking in mid to upper 50s right now. And again, most of us heading on up into the 70-plus degree mark here along the urban corridor. So beautiful day on tap. Now, as you head north of I-70, we do have a few light clouds, nothing really all that pressing, but some mountain wave clouds and some, again, just clouds passing on by with a system off to our north. Not a big deal, but just don't be surprised if you do see a cloud here and there pop on up as we head through the remainder of your day, as well as into your day tomorrow. I do think we see some high-level cloudiness increase a bit tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. There'll be something to watch for, but for the most part, we're expecting another sunny and absolutely beautiful day for your day tomorrow. Meantime, today, as I mentioned, we're getting on up into the low 70s. We're going to make a pretty good run at our record high of 74 for your day today here in Denver. Tonight drops back into the upper 30s. It is comfortable. It is the second day of the month of March, and our low temperature will be 39 degrees. So that is certainly not all that bad for this time of year. A few 40s for the lows as you get into southeastern Colorado. And for a little bit of context, our average high in Denver for your day today is 50. So we're talking about a low in the upper 30s to around 40 degrees. That is not too far away from our average high temperature for this time of year. Now, as we get into your day tomorrow, another mild day. I do think we have a bit more cloud cover to contend with during the afternoon as our next system approaches from the west. That is our next spot of trouble. That'll be bringing us the chance for some rain and maybe even a rumble of thunder or two as we get into Friday afternoon, Friday night. But in the meantime, I think we are looking at temperatures in the low 70s for us tomorrow. Partly sunny skies, absolutely gorgeous for us, but you will notice some of those increasing clouds between about 3 and 6 p.m. tomorrow. And as we get into tomorrow night, out ahead of our next storm system. So quick look at those temperatures for tomorrow. 71 Denver, 72 Aurora. Wouldn't be surprised if we could keep that sunshine in full force throughout the course of the day if we top these temperatures a little bit. And by the way, our record high for tomorrow is 76. So not sure we quite get there, but again, if we keep that sunshine throughout the course of the day, there's a chance we could make a run at that tomorrow as well. But in the meantime, again, I do think low 70s should do it for us. There's a look at that snowfall that we had during the month of February and the possibility for some more snowfall as we get into the first weekend in the month of March. And as you probably know, most of you probably know, March on average is Denver's snowiest month of the year. We average close to a foot of snow each March, but I should note a couple things. One about that is that March snowfall in Denver is very hit or miss. We can have nearly snowless Marches, and then we can have other Marches where we're talking about 30 to 40 inches worth of snowfall. Last year, for example, we had that 27-inch snowstorm in the middle of March. We had over 30 inches for the month as a whole. So it is a total boom or bust month for us here in Denver, and it's usually contingent on these kinds of storm systems, these big troughs of low pressure across the west coast that tend to develop this time of year, and those often lead to some pretty big snowstorms. Now, I don't think this weekend is going to be a particularly big snow event, but it does look like we enter into a colder and more unsettled period starting on Friday night and really lasting through the weekend. The snow is mainly going to be as we head through the upcoming weekend. And I think at this point, it looks like Sunday will be the snowiest day here of this upcoming stretch. So something to just keep an eye for. I don't think it's a big deal. I think we're looking at about 2 to 4 inches or so this weekend and to the early part of next week. But hey, it's going to perhaps lead to some impacts, especially for those of you driving back from the mountains on Sunday. And B, we are now, of course, getting into our snowiest month of the year, and we're going to start it off with a bit of snow starting up this weekend. Until then, though, beautiful weather Thursday and Friday. Clouds will be on the increase. In fact, we'll have mostly cloudy skies throughout the day on your Friday, some late showers, and again, maybe even a rumble of thunder or two possible for us on your Friday. That flips over pretty quickly to snow on Saturday, and the main period of snow will be Saturday night and probably mostly through your day on Sunday before we kind of see some flurries continue for your Monday and your Tuesday, and then by Wednesday we start to clear on out. But it does look like we generally enter into a more active period for the better part of this weekend and next week. So hopefully it gives you a pretty good idea about what to expect as we head over the next few days. If not, though, meteorologist Danielle Grant, if you look kind of on the right-hand side of your screen, you can just see her right hand there as she works on the noon forecast. Maybe, Danielle, we can have you wave with that right hand there. Let's see. Oh, there we go. We see it. There you go. Say hello to the world there, Danielle. Danielle will have your forecast coming up at 9 News at noon, and then Chief Meteorologist Kathy Sabin will have your full forecast coming up at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10 on the 9 News family of networks. In the meantime, I'm meteorologist Chris Bianchi. Thanks so much for joining us here on 9 News Watch, and have a great rest of your day.